Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I'm your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. So for today's episode, we are going to do the super secret build. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to work on the thing that we have been working towards for the last several episodes. We've got our cactus farm in place, and ladies and gentlemen, it is producing cactus. Look at this. This is huge. This is awesome. I installed a couple extra chests because it is just so amazing. I still think I'm going to add another couple layers onto this because I want even more cactus, but that's where we're at so far. Then I did a thing. Yep, I did a thing. I made this kelp farm even bigger. I added another side to it. I made it go all the way down. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. So it's got 2 rows of kelp all the way down, pistons on this side, pistons on this side, observers on this side, observers on that side, and then a cool little waterfall kind of doohickey thing to make the kelp flow down so that if one of these grows up, they all get knocked off and they go right down into the hoppers. So that is working great for me. And I've got these furnaces running right now with coal. Oh, we just saw it. Look at, see how the kelp goes up and right on over. Look at that. And so they're all like full right now with kelp. Tons and tons and tons of kelp, except for this last one. It hasn't filled up to there yet. This one is where it's at, so that's got to fill up with about 3 more stacks. And then this one, and this one, and this one have to fill up. So we're still a little ways off, but I've got it running right now, and it is producing dried kelp. And if I take this dried kelp out, like so, and come over to here, like so, I can make dried kelp blocks. And I can put those dried kelp blocks in there as fuel, and they work so much better than coal. So that's why we needed the kelp farm. But all right, now for the super secret, awesome, and amazing build. I can't tell you. Nope, I can't tell you. Not yet. Not yet. You're not ready. You're not ready. Not yet. No. So yeah, before we build this, I think we need a bridge. Yep, we need a bridge. Before we do our super secret build, we need a bridge from here to there, because I keep crossing this on like boats or like by swimming, and it just takes forever to get from here to here. I need a bridge, so we're gonna do that first. And then if we have time, then maybe we'll do the super secret build. So let's go and get some supplies so we can make ourselves a bridge. It'll be really... Okay, so for our bridge across this little area, why don't we start by... Oh, yeah, I'm going to move this boat a little bit right over here. Yeah. And I think I want it to go from like right here to over there. So let's see, I'm gonna break a little bit of this dirt, fill that hole back in. No, thank you. And is that good? I think that's good. No, I want to put dirt here and here. Yeah, and we'll build right off of this over there. Okay, perfect. All right, and I'm going to build this bridge with some cobblestone supports. So let's see, I'm gonna put a pillar there, a pillar there. Yeah, that's good, right, like that. And then I want a pillar here, just like this. So these are going to be the supports that hold up the bridge in the water, because you have to make it look like it's somewhat structurally sound, right? So so let's see. Yep, that'll work. All right. I really don't like it when builds in Minecraft look like they defy physics. Like, for example, my ice farm. Yeah, that build is, I mean, it works great, but it defies physics. I mean, the things are just like floating in midair. Even this thing's a little bit weird. I mean, it kind of is supported by something in the middle, but it's just a little strange. Okay, so we've got those there. How far of a spacing are we going to make for this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the sixth one. Let's see. So that's an equal spacing right here. Good. And then we're going to go 2 over like this. Need some more cobblestone. Oops. Let's get some more. There we go. And perfect, perfect. And oh, yep, good. Good. And then we need one more. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's, yeah, like this. And we're gonna go there. I think that's actually the wrong spot. Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's it right there. So I want, yeah, that to be the base of the bridge right here. Okay, so I need to rip out a little bit of this dirt, just like this. Yeah, there we go. Let's make it look kind of nice. We don't want an ugly wall situation here. Let's see. That's good. That's good. Perfect. And we'll place these there. No, right there. Awesome. And we can fix this back up a little bit so it looks a little nicer. Awesome. And it's nighttime, so let me go to sleep real quick. Alright, so the type of bridge that I'm thinking about doing is a little bit of an arch with a cover on it. I want a covered bridge. And so this is going to be a little bit weird though, because you'll notice that it comes right into like a wall. So I definitely have to do some terraforming over here too, so that like I can get up here. And that's going to be a little bit difficult because that farm is actually a lot closer to the shore than we think. So I'm going to have to take out a lot of this dirt. Starting to get that general slope upwards, kinda, sorta, maybe. And yeah, I don't know. I think I may have to push this all back a little bit. But let's build the bridge first, and we'll see how things turn out. Okay, so let's start on the other side. That'll help us figure out what this is going to look like. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put down some stone slabs. I'm going to put some stone slabs just like that. Yep. But I don't want that one. And I don't want this one. I think I want some stairs? Maybe? Like that? Will that... Is that the kind of bridge I want? Maybe? What if I put another... No, not like upside down. What if I put another one like that? Yeah, that's not horrible. Like that? It's a little bit hanging off the edge. But I mean, it's doable. The only problem I'm going to have is the next level. So I wanted to go like this. Yeah. Like that. And can't really put stairs on top of a slab. Like, yeah, there's a hole there. You can't do that. So, maybe I turn that around, like that. Gives me the same effect, but it kind of pulls it in a little bit. Let's see. Oops, not two, just one. Okay. Alright, not bad. And then I can break that. And I can break that. And I can still put stairs there. And I can put stairs there. And might as well put slabs underneath just to fill out the design. Alright. And, now, I don't need to go up super high. Because it's not a very big bridge. It just needs to be a bridge across. So if I go up one more level like that, let me see, what would that mean for stairs? I don't know. I don't think I like that at all. Yeah, no. That's no good. What if I switched to brick? What if I put stone brick here? Oh, no, that just looks ugly. Yeah, no. No thanks. Okay. Well, this is what building is all about. Trial and error and figuring out what looks good. Let's, for right now, let's just stick with the stone slabs. Let's build this bridge all the way to the other side, and then we will see what we want to do about the sides of the bridge. So let's see, that's perfect like that. No, I don't want. Alright, I hate it when I accidentally go too high, and then it does that, and it breaks both blocks. Yeah, see, this doesn't look good because now I am not on that. This bridge definitely needs. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. I had to come out to the middle. These will be the rails. Yeah, these will be the rails for the bridge, and I can make it look good, I think, here, by just changing up this part. by, let's see, maybe adding a brick there and a stair there. Does that make it look okay? Not the best. What if I put stairs there? Well, that's better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Whoa, wrong block. Stairs. Take that. And we'll just build these all the way across like this. Not there. Okay. Yeah, I like the way this is turning out. Okay. Okay, so for today's super fast time lapse, we're going to be working on the bridge. I don't think you guys want to see me just place a bunch of stone really slowly. You'll also see me experiment with different types of wood for the roof and just checking things out and building and breaking, and that's all good. But we're going to go back to the story of Moses that we started in the last episode. And Moses had just seen this burning bush, and God had spoken to him out of this bush, basically, and said, I am going to save the people of Egypt. And Moses is like, cool, that's great, you know? But we finished right at verse 10 of Exodus chapter 3, and I want to read you this one sentence. It says, so now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. So, this is kind of the catch here. Moses is all right and just fine with God saving the Israelites. He's like, all right, that's great, cool. All right, God. But then God drops the bombshell on him and says, by the way, you're going to be the one to go and take care of this. So let's keep reading in the story and find out what happens with Moses. In verse 11. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, I will be there with you. And this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. And they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I tell them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation. Go, assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched over you and have seen what has been done to you in Egypt. And I have promised to bring you up out of your misery in Egypt into the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, a land flowing with milk and honey. The elders of Israel will listen to you. Then you and the elders are to go to the king of Egypt and say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. Let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless a mighty hand compels him. So I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all the wonders that I will perform among them. After that, he will let you go. And I will make the Egyptians favorably disposed toward this people, so that when you leave, you will not go empty-handed. Every woman is to ask her neighbor and any woman living in her house for articles of silver and gold and for clothing, which you will put on your sons and daughters, and so you will plunder the Egyptians. Whoa, talk about a bombshell. Moses finds out that not only is he going to be the one that does all this, but that he's going to go and tell the Israelites this is what's happening. They're apparently going to listen to him, and that when they leave, the Egyptians aren't going to be so happy about it at first, but God's going to work some miracles, And eventually the Egyptians are going to be so happy to see the Israelites go that they're going to give them gold and silver and clothing and all kinds of good stuff. This is pretty awesome. It's almost too good to be true. So, Moses answered, "What if they do not believe me, or listen to me and say, 'The Lord did not appear to you'?" Then the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," he replied. The Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a snake, and he ran from it. Then the Lord said to him, "Reach out your hand and take it by the tail." So Moses reached out and took hold of the snake, and it turned back into a staff in his hand. "This," said the Lord, "is so that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has appeared to you." Then the Lord said, "Put your hands inside your cloak." So Moses put his hand into his cloak, and when he took it out, the skin was leprous. It had become as white as snow. "Now put it back into your cloak," he said. So Moses put his hand back into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was restored, like the rest of his flesh. Then the Lord said, "If they do not believe you or pay attention to the first sign, they may believe the second. But if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it on the dry ground. The water you take from the river will become blood on the ground." Moses said to the Lord, "Pardon your servant, Lord, but I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue." The Lord said to him, "Who gave human beings their mouths? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will help you speak and will teach you what to say." But Moses said, "Pardon your servant, Lord. Please send someone else." Then the Lord's anger burned against Moses, and he said, "What about your brother, Aaron the Levite? I know he can speak well. He is already on his way to meet you, and he will be glad to see you. You shall speak to him and put words in his mouth, and I will help both of you speak, and will teach you what to do. He will speak to the people for you, and it will be as if he were your mouth, and as if you were God to him. But take the staff in your hand so that you can perform the signs with it." All right. So basically, Moses is trying to do anything he can to get out of this job. He basically says, what if they don't believe me? God gives him 2 miracles to perform. He's like, listen, if they don't believe you after these 2 things, trust me, they're going to believe you. And Moses is like, well, what if they believe me? But, can't you find someone else? I'm not a very good speaker. I'm slow when I talk. I stutter a lot. God's like, Moses, I created you. If I want your mouth to work fine, I will make it work fine. I'll give you the words to say. You don't have to worry. And Moses is like, can you just pick someone else? And so God's like, all right, listen, Moses. All right, fine. Your brother's on his way, Aaron. He can be your partner in this. You tell him what to say, because I'm going to tell you what to say. You tell him what to say, and he'll speak for you. And that'll work out for you. But you're still going. You're going, Moses. And Moses is like, all right. So that's the end of the story for today. Let's get back to the bridge. And there we go. We've got a finished bridge. Now, I'm not completely in love with it. I kind of like the little window, the little hole in the front, but it does still look a little bit flat on the front. I'd love to have a little bit more depth. Obviously, if you come to the side, it does have a tiny bit of depth. You can see that it does angle a little bit, but it still looks a little bit like a flat surface when you look at it from this direction. So I would love to add a little bit more depth to that. But all in all, pretty nice looking bridge. It's not the most beautiful in the world. I definitely think I could do better. But, it's nice. It's well lit. It's pretty. It leads over here to a nice little pathway up to our cactus farm, which, by the way, has been running that entire time and getting us lots and lots of cactus. Our kelp thing, which is doing fantastic. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. And, of course, these things are still full of kelp. They're just going. This should be filling up. I was hoping it would fill up faster than it would cook, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I might need to make this a little bit bigger. But all in all, I don't know. I kind of like this, other than the bed floating in midair, and now the chest and the crafting table floating in midair. This is pretty good. All right. Well, not too shabby. So, as for the super secret, extra special, amazing project that I wanted to do with you guys, you know, I don't know if we've got enough time for it, but here's what I'll do. I'll give you a sneak peek into the project. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's gonna go, I don't know where. I don't know where I want this secret machine to go. It needs to be somewhere close by to both of these things. Maybe right here. But here's your sneak peek. Are you ready? I have any chests? I don't have any chests. I got a lot of wood. I bet you I can make a chest. Yeah. Alright. Give me a chest. Give me this thing. Alright. Here we go. Sneak peek at the super secret machine. Ready? This. And then... Nope. This. Then... This. Can I get it? Nope. I can't even put it up there. I tried to jump. It just didn't work. I'll make a stack of furnaces. There we go. Alright. There we go. And that. Now, this right here, believe it or not, is the super secret amazing machine. And if you're thinking to yourself, Matt, we've been waiting all this time for this? We've seen this before. No, you haven't. This right here is going to change the way I play Minecraft. But we're not building it right now, and I'm not going to explain it right now because, you know, we're done with this episode. So I'm going to say goodbye with the sun setting in the distance. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed making it, and it's always a pleasure to have you here with me on the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the bridge today so that we could cross from our base area over to our cactus area. But I will see you guys next time. Bye now. God bless.